Let's quickly get a traffic update and find out about road closures and all of those things that are happening in Cape Town, but of course around the country as well. Rob Byrne, the man with the details. Good morning to you.
Thanks very much. Good morning to you, Leanne. Good morning, South Africa. Let's take you, before we get to Cape Town, down to Van Rieden's Pass. This is going to be a big deal this morning. There are two trucks burning on the pass, on the N3 route. The pass has been temporarily closed with traffic stacked in both directions. Now, I understand that the fires have been extinguished and they're trying to get some sort of contraflow operation to take you sort of, I guess, maybe on the northbound carriageway, both sides, while the southbound remains obstructed. So it will be a morning of disruption at Van Rieden's Pass, so no there, particularly for the haulage industry. In the Cape Town, a crash on the N2. Now, if you come in from Khayelitsha, this is a crash before Boychard's Quarry, so you're going to be under pressure this morning into that crash in, but also it's wet and slippery around Cape Town. So, just go a little bit earlier. You don't want to be pushing too hard and too fast on wet and slippery roads. You can already see one crash and the resulting delay of that on the N2 highway. And of course, with the rain, that's on top of the closures that are already in place around City Hall, the venue, and it looks really great. If you haven't seen the visuals, you probably will do across the course of that. It looks really great. Well done to all involved in getting City Hall open for today's State of the Nation. But the closures are in place. Routes like Corporation and Parade, parts of Plain Street closed, and also Darling Street. Darling Street, the main one that runs in front of City Hall, is your major closure. Those routes already closed down. So you've got wet weather conditions, you've got roads closed, and you've got a lot of parking restrictions around City Hall as well. That's the other issue. So if you work or have to go through the CBD, again, get going early. And then 5:45 this afternoon into this evening, from 5:45 until 7 p.m, Hospital Bend inbound will be closed. This is the one that really catches people out. This is the one that has you back and stacked on the highway for 30, 40, 50 minutes. So the M3 from Newlands, N2 from Mowbray Main Road, Hospital Bend closed, and then inbound on the M3 to Rowland Street and N2 Nelson Mandela. All of those highways closed. It will cause problems a little bit later once the closures go in just before 6 p.m. this evening. All right, that's where we'll leave it for now.